You know when a guy is banging you. You guys ever seen that?
Oh,
Dude,
this episode's
every time I see those guys on the panel, it's always something weird. Like,
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ibu, and we're back on another episode of Running on the Air. This is a Football Friday episode. This is week 13, I believe.
13.
That's crazy. 13 weeks in.
We're flying by.
Yeah, we're flying by. Listen, we got my boy Andy in the studio right here. Say what's up.
The sun certainly rose.
Yo. We got some words for you guys real soon. We got my boy Steve in the studio.
It's always Fire Tomlin.
He's got some words for you, too. We got my boy Seth right here in the studio.
hey, my name's Seb. The end.
There you go. And we're sharing mics today. That's a good thing. We're sharing is caring. So listen, you two down here, you guys got some strong words for your organization.
Andy, we'll let you go first because you took a worse loss than I feel like my team did.
I woke up yesterday feeling a little bit under the weather, and I said, the only thing that could pick me up is the Eagles absolutely dominating the Dallas Cowboys. So then I sit down on my couch, 21-0. I'm thinking about getting a nice little drink, go Birds, the Eagles are going to win this game easily. And then Kevin Patullo existed, and we completely disappeared. Now every single Cowboys fan thinks they're going to the Super Bowl. Well, Dallas, you're not going to another Super Bowl, but that's not on me to say, because we lost to the Dallas Cowboys. Do you want to tell me anything before I go on? Or?
This was bound to happen, and here's why. The Philadelphia Eagles cannot put together two halves of consistent football. They are inconsistent as hell as they have been all season. They have not been able to put one full game together, and it bit them yesterday.
It certainly did. And the funny thing was, during that game when the Eagles were up 21-0, I got my tickets to the Eagles-Chargers game, and I said, this is going to be great. Now I want to sell them. Because this is a damn joke what the rest of that football game was. If we want to call it a football game, it was realistically Dallas playing with a bunch of ghosts on the other side of the field. Jalen Hurts, I know we love you. Jalen Hurts is a dog. He won the Super Bowl. But guess what? You're going to hold on to the ball for 10 Mississippi. You're going to get sacked. This was just a damn joke. Dallas, I mean, I can't say anything. We lost, but at least we got Super Bowl rings. So, go Birds. Go Birds.
Any input, Seth?
Yeah, I think we started off wrong when you said you were going to wake up and you were going to enjoy the game because, that's just starting off on the wrong foot. It's the Eagles. And so I think, for a team that looked so great last year and so dominant, to see them go out and have inconsistent football, pretty regularly this year has been a little bit tough to watch. And
you don't say.
I mean, hey, from a 49ers standpoint, I mean, there's, as of course the fans would love to blame injuries and can blame a lot of other things, but I feel like the Eagles don't have a lot to blame except for kind of themselves and the way they've been playing, and that's kind of tough to watch as a fan. I definitely think they should have owned that game, and the Cowboys took advantage of some heavy mistakes on offense being inconsistent, took advantage of the defense in that second half, and I mean, you could see where it led, but yeah, I mean,
24 unanswered points, 0 points to the worst defense in the NFL.
Yeah, worst defense in the NFL, and they put something together. So it just shows you never know what's going to happen on a Sunday. So
as much as I appreciate the input, I still hope the 49ers get blown out.
I was about to say that they play tonight.
Yeah. I want to say one more thing on Philly before we go. Give the ball to Saquon. 10 carries? Are you kidding me? This was the best player in the NFL last year, and you give him 10 carries for 22 yards? That's not winning football.
No, it's losing
Philly,
football.
You have a problem. You better get it fixed.
It's 2023. Let's go. We're running it back.
Yeah, 49ers Panthers.
I think that's a huge game with a lot of implications for the next few weeks. Niners have one of the easiest schedules coming up in the next few games. That includes the Titans, the Browns. Later on, they're going to play the Bears. They end with the Seahawks, which is going to be a real telltale. But if they really want to keep themselves in like a good spot, if they win this, they move to 8-4. And I think this also, the thing too is, thing on the Panthers side of the ball, if they win, they're at the top of the NFC South, which is crazy. But they've actually been playing some sneaky good football. Granted, they have been inconsistent. They've had a loss to the Saints, and obviously the Saints are genuinely one of the worst teams this season. To lose to them, it shows inconsistency. They have had inconsistencies. And I think for the Niners tonight, if they really want to win, you know, they have to prove that they're going to be the more consistent team. And even with the Niners' inconsistencies, I think with Brock Purdy being back at the helm and a fully healthy, like fully healthy, ready to suit up with a lot of offensive weapons back, I think the Panthers, the fact that they're going, or what is it in Carolina or is it in? If the fact that it's in Levi's Stadium, I think is going to make it that much harder. I do think the Niners are going to win, just based on what I'm saying right now. And that's going to be a huge deal moving forward because the Niners have to keep up in this division. I mean, NFC West is so challenging right now with the Rams, with the way Seattle's playing. And if you want to make it into the playoffs, win out these few games, and it's even better if you take a win against Seattle in the last week. But you have to start with the Panthers, and you're going to have to go from there. But I think they can. I think they have everything it takes to actually beat the Panthers. And it might look like a good game, but I think in the second half, one team's definitely going to pull ahead.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think one team is definitely going to pull ahead. And if that's the Niners, it will be a blowout in the second half. But the first half is going to remain probably tight, from my guess.
Great insight.
Mm-hmm.
Great analysis, actually. Wow. I was locked into that. That was I mean, I'll take the Niners too. I'm 2-0.
I picked San Fran last week. I'm sticking with it.
Oh, that's right. We did. Yeah, I forget.
Yeah. My rant this week is, why do coaches keep relying on analytics?
It sounds oddly specific to
I
a certain
am
team.
so sick of coaches not taking the field goal.
Is there a coach you have in mind?
Well, Mike Tomlin, yes. But even Dallas yesterday went for it on 4th and goal from the 2 in a tie ball game. You kick the field goal, Philly can't move the ball. You don't have to stress out for another Brandon Aubrey field goal.
I disagree with that statement, but okay.
Stop relying on analytics, coaches. It's not doing you any favors. Unless you're Kansas City.
There we go.
That's a good point.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Your hot take rant.
Hot take rant.
Other than the Eagles.
Oh, besides the Eagles? Oh, Tampa's done.
You think so? Oh,
Tampa's
that's
done.
actually-
I got a hot take.
That's a good
I
take.
agree.
Baker's
Started
out.
hot.
Baker's out.
They started hot.
Do you think Panthers are going to win the NFC South?
Ooh,
They got a good
question.
shot.
Panthers gonna win the NFC South. Oof.
They have a shot now.
I think they have a shot. I think the Bucks, if they can recuperate, they can come back, obviously. But I think with the way the Panthers are playing, even if they lose to the Niners, it depends on the rest of their schedule. But if they decide to win out some big games coming up, dude, they'll take the South. Otherwise, I have a hot take. This is more on 49ers fans because I see a lot of 49er fans who claim some stupid things, just stupid things. And I just want to say this. For anybody who said that we should fire Shanahan, okay, I've been in the same spot, but now I don't see why we should. He's only ever led us, not only, but he's mainly led us to success. 4 NFC championships, 2 Super Bowl appearances, won the division multiple times, in a hard division, by the way, against coaches like McVay, right?
Pete Carroll when
Pete Carroll when he was in there, and Pete Carroll had obviously the Seattle Seahawks dominated the Niners for a while until Shanahan came in, and then it flipped. And so, you know, they will blame Shanahan for the big losses, right? But they also fail to take into account that we've only had success with Shanahan, and we've built super squads with Shanahan, with Lynch. You know, we've had some of the best defenses at the helm because Shanahan's a respected coach, and he's brought in coaches like Saleh. He's brought in coaches like D'Amico. Even Steve Wilkes did some good things for us, although the run defense wasn't good. But you can't say that Shanahan is the sole issue. You can't say that he's the reason, you know, we should fire him. If you want to fire him, my only question is who are you going to replace him with?
Yeah.
And I don't see a single better coach than him. I see Shanahan as being one of the best coaches, even though he's fallen short many times. is if we keep going there, that's better than not going at all. And eventually, you got to come away with one, right? I think he has the complete capability to do so as he gets more experienced. On top of that, he's built an amazing team consistently. They've had big swings and misses, but they've also had a bunch of big swings and hits with McCaffrey. Purdy worked out really well for them. They have Hall of Fame caliber players that are still on the team, that are still playing. And you can't. I just don't agree with the fact that Shanahan should leave. Do you not forget the years in between where we sucked for years on end and had no consistency in the organization?
Jim Tom Sula was your head coach.
I mean, you look at that and you think, like, how, and do you want to go back to that? If you fire Shanahan, that's what you're going to have. You know what I mean? And I think you can't have that. Stability on a team is so important, and the most stable teams are the most successful. Oh, my gosh.
I have a genuine question.
Yeah.
Would you rather Nick Sirianni with the Super Bowl ring or Shanahan?
See, it's always tough because you always want to say, like, coaching and a Super Bowl ring is, like, the most important thing. My thought is that I totally believe.
If you say that
I totally believe.
Super Bowl ring, then I think you're lying.
Here's what I will say. It's because I'm going to even compare this to McVay, right? McVay's a great example, right? McVay has had good teams. He's built good teams, and he's come away with the ring, whereas the Niners haven't, right? This is where it's tough because it's like, is McVay the better coach? Because then you look at the head-to-head on the Shanahan-McVay chart, and Shanahan dominates him, right? But you have to think of the points where it's like, when it's come to the big game, they have won. So for me as a Niner fan, I couldn't imagine another world right now without Shanahan. So for me, it's hard to say, like, I don't want Shanahan because I still believe they can get a ring with him. But I will say the ring is so important that, yeah, maybe coming away with a ring is really important, And I would say to pick either or. I mean, shoot, what I would say is I'd probably pick McVay because you've come away with the ring. You know what I mean? But on the other side, Shanahan, like, I don't know. It's so tough because he's right there and you can see it and the team's right there. But they can't come through with it. I don't know. We're talking about him.
How many times did you just think you said Shanahan?
I just think I think he's a great coach. I think eventually there can be a Super Bowl in the future. It's taken a lot of patience. He's got to come in with the big one. And that's where McVay and Sirianni have him beat.
Yeah. So, like,
yeah. All right, that's the word of the day. Check it out. Let's get into some picks. Thursdays, Turkey Bowl.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Guys. You guys are going to be watching this the day after, but yeah, we're thankful for you guys and all the support. Watch some football.
Packers Lions.
Packers at Lions. 10-8.
I'm going Detroit. I don't think Green Bay. If they even get near that danger zone, Carolina still has a tiebreaker over them. Green Bay just hasn't looked good lately. I like the Lions.
And Detroit has looked.
Jameer Gibbs had 256 yards rushing.
Maybe Goff has looked okay. But yeah, Gibbs has looked crazy. Williams has looked crazy. All their offensive, Tesla. I like Tesla.
Tesla,
He's a good role player. All their offensive weapons are just
Detroit.
I'm too up.
Yeah, Detroit.
I'm going to pick Detroit, obviously. Packers have had so many inconsistencies, but Detroit seems to come out on top in certain things. You got to stick with the Lions on this one.
All right, 4-0. We got Chiefs at Cowboys. Turkey Bowl.
90-0, Kansas City. Destroys Dallas.
I don't know about that.
I need it to happen. Give me
offense
Casey.
has been playing, they can't put up 90.
Give me Casey.
Give me KC, though.
Doesn't this feel like a playoff game?
No.
Both.
No.
with
No.
actually, because
This
Kansas
is like
City's
a wild
fight.
card.
Well, Kansas City's fighting for the life. Dallas is fighting for the playoff
This is a
life.
wild card.
Dallas just beat Philly. Kansas City just beat Indy, coming back down 11.
That's true.
This feels like
I'm going
who can
I'm going
outmoon
Dallas.
each other.
You're going, wow, really?
I think Dallas is going to exploit Kansas City's secondary. I don't think Kansas City's secondary is that good, and they haven't been that way all season.
Would you
Yeah, put the house on that.
Yes.
No,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
not against Mahomes. I think the Cowboys win though.
You take that? Sadly, what do you?
I think the word and phrase of the day is, doesn't this feel like a playoff game? And Shanahan, right? gosh, that's like looking at the Saints and Panther, or like Saints and like, yeah, Saints and Titans, and like this has playoff implications. I'm just kidding. I think, I don't know. I think the Chiefs have. Yeah, this wasn't good 2 years ago. Chiefs have come out on top on a lot of regards to other teams, but Cowboys have been on the up for some things. Their defense still isn't the greatest. I'm gonna probably go Chiefs.
Ooh, I thought you were gonna say.
I know. I kind of.
All right, 3-1 on that
I'm
one.
a lone wolf on that. I like it.
Last Turkey Bowl game, we got Bengals at the Ravens.
Joey B back.
Joey B's
And
back.
Jamar Chase is back after suspension.
Yeah.
I think
It's not gonna matter.
I mean, sorry, the Bengals are done. Season's done.
I have a really bad feeling Joey B's gonna go out there. First drive, he's gonna do great. Second drive, he's gonna walk out. He's gonna have another issue with his something. That's just the way that the Bengals do.
roll.
Shoot, I think what's tough is I actually think like just with the way the teams have been, this could be like a pretty back and forth. But I still think Ravens come out on top.
No T.
But I don't know. I just think with them kind of coming back like that, even though Cincinnati's defense is one of the worst defenses I've ever watched in football,
Yeah.
it is maybe it could be a shootout, but I still think the Ravens win.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Bengals. I think Cincinnati pulls an upset here, and with Joe Burrow coming back,
No T. Higgins.
doesn't matter. I think Joe Burrow coming back. I mean the Patriots barely beat them. They won by 6. Cincinnati's been in games. They just haven't been able to finish. Baltimore started off slow against the Jets. They scored 3 points at half against the Jets.
How do you think they could become better at finishing?
Moving the ball down the field. Cincinnati.
You know when a guy is banging you. You guys ever seen that? Dude, every time I see those guys on the panel, it's always something weird. Like, you know when a guy's banging you, like just no. Charles Barkley, that was an all-time clip.
All right, but check it out. We got Bears at the Eagles.
Bears and the
Black
Eagles.
Friday.
You know what? I know the Eagles have not been on their game, but I still think the Bears are frauds. I really do. I still think they're frauds, and I still think Philly could actually win this game if they decide to smooth things out on offense and be more diverse in the play calling. And if their defense can step up at least just a little bit with the diverse play calling, I still think they could beat the Bears, honestly.
Yeah, I got the Bears.
Ooh, I'm going Philly, but close. I think it's going to be closer than what a lot of people think. This is Philly's wake-up call. Give me the Eagles.
This screams that Seattle game in 2023 where we came out to a quick start and then disappeared again. I think that everything's just going to go down in the NovaCare. Like, I don't see there's not a team with this much dysfunction that's able to function so long. That was actually kind of a smooth line. But
was. That's a bar.
by that,
Clip that.
I mean, as Go Birds, like, I want to say that. I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to be one of the worst games I've probably ever seen in my entire life.
Dang.
But I think we're going to win off the most BS way ever. So, Birds winning, but it's not going to look good.
There we go. All right, boo-boo game. We got Falcons at the Jets.
Now, this might be a playoff game.
Yeah.
Now, here's a guy. I'm kidding. Jets. I'm going Jets here, too. I agree.
Jets. Give me the Jets.
I've never seen a lineup with such sadness and depression on both sides of the ball. Oh,
I feel bad for Kirk Cousins.
it's like
I think he's talking about the Jets.
I'm talking about both. I mean, look,
Oh.
it's sad. You know, the Jets are just the Jets are horrible. And I mean, I tell my friend this all the time that they're horrible and he should give up on the Jets. But he's still there. He's a loyal man. I'm proud of him. But you know, Falcons are bad too. And I mean, what? Penix is out for the season now, right?
Yeah.
Drake London's out. All the big guys apart from Bijan. Is Bijan in?
Bijan's still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lone Wolf.
Look, I mean, frankly, this game is crap. But I mean, I think the Jets could pull away with this. You have a weaker team, but if the Jets don't, then let me just say it wouldn't be a surprise because
No, of
this
course
is the
not.
Jets,
It's the Jets.
and they will find a way to lose a football game. JTS Jets.
Jets.
You forgot the E. JTS.
All right, we got Seth's teams, the Niners at the Browns.
Against Shador. I think Cleveland's defense is good. Myles Garrett will have 3 sacks because he's closing in on the sack record, but San Francisco's going to win the game.
I don't remember the last time San Francisco won in Cleveland. Last time they were in Cleveland, they missed a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jake Moody, though. Hey, let me.
Perfect time, man. Give me the Browns.
Wow. Okay.
I got the
Whoa,
Brownies.
guys, we're getting a little ahead of
I
ourselves.
got the Brownies.
Okay, I will say that we haven't beat Cleveland, and the last time was a field goal mishap. Pinero's struggling with that a little hamstring injury because he had to kick so many field goals in the Cardinals game. Like, oh my gosh, give that man a break.
Mhm.
They have another kicker. I think it's Cardi. For right now, but I think Pinheiro is supposed to come back soon. I don't think this was supposed to be a long thing. Can't remember the timeline. Regardless, I think for the 49ers, it's kind of it's not really are they going to win? It's like they need to win this game, and they need to win these key games. Shador. Let's be real. Obviously, Shador is good, and I think he's got some potential, right? But everyone's like, oh my gosh, he did this crazy game. Okay, they're playing the Raiders. Let's get a perspective on this. They're playing the Raiders, and the game was close. So I'm just going to say this. The Niners are going to win. Browns are a sad team. And so look, they've got some good defense, but they're still sad. And no matter who's at the QB, no one will succeed there. No one will succeed. So, they played the Raiders. You got to take the lesser of the two evils. I think Niners.
We'll see. All right. Let's go quick on the next few. We got Rams at the Panthers. Give me the Rams.
I think the Rams are the best team in football
Rams.
right now. Rams.
For
All right.
Texans at the Colts.
This is a big game.
That's going to be a good
That's a really good game.
I actually don't see
this.
this game being close at all. I'm going to be honest.
I don't know.
I don't see this being close at
I'm
all.
going
The
Texans.
Colts are gonna smack.
I think Texans are going to win. That defense is nasty. I mean, they sacked Josh Allen 8 times. They
Yeah, but the
got in his
Buffalo
face and
Bills are-
pressured. I mean, did you not see what Kansas City did to Indy?
The Buffalo Bills are.
Give me the Colts, man.
Yeah, I got the Colts.
Texans.
I'm actually going to be honest. I don't know where to swing, but the Colts are good, and they have crazy stats, and they're really coming out this year. But he is right. Texans' defense is legit, and that's the way they've climbed back into these games, and offense has kind of stepped up a little bit to be able to win these games. I kind of want to say the Texans. I'm going to lean Texans here.
Damn.
I'm going to pick Texans on this one. I think they can come through, and a defense like that's going to really give a hard time to Daniel Jones.
Stroud's getting healthy, too.
We'll see. That's a good game. We got Cardinals at the Bucks.
Not close. Actually, hold on. No Baker.
Give me the.
Jacoby Brissett. Oh, dude,
Arizona.
Jacoby Brissett versus Teddy Bridgewater. That's a crazy
what a
matchup.
Is this Tom Brady like Peyton Manning? Is this what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
No, it's John Cena versus The Rock.
Playoff implications.
I'm going Arizona.
I was gonna say, give me the Cards.
I'm gonna go
Tampa.
Arizona. I'm gonna go Arizona. You're going Tampa?
Yeah, their
I think
defense.
Tampa's skidding. I think they're falling apart. Bad game against the Rams. Bad game.
Next we got another boo-boo game. We got Saints at the Dolphins.
Woo! Miami.
Yeah, give me
Miami.
the Dolphins.
Miami.
Smack. H-Chan for 400 yards. Jaguars at the Titans.
Jags need to stay ahead of the Chiefs in the playoff race. Jacksonville.
I think it's pretty easy to see that the Titans suck, and Jacksonville has to really Jacksonville's got to keep it up. I mean, you're playing an easy opponent. That's always a mishap in that division, though. But I do think Jacksonville, like, they got to win these games. Obviously, we're getting to the point where it's like it's not an if they're going to win, they have to win. So I think Jacksonville is actually going to – I think they're going to dominate this game.
Yeah, I don't see it being close.
No, yeah. And ETN's getting more, like, better touches, and they're getting better red zone opportunities.
Next, we got the Vikings at the Seahawks.
Seattle, this game's not close. I think McCarthy's not good.
Yeah.
Seattle.
Agreed.
Also, JSN's going to break the receiving yards record.
I agree. Seattle. This is easy. Don't let 9 come out.
Shout out to Rico. We got Bills at the Steelers.
Ooh.
This is, I think my team's done. I'm going Buffalo. I think Buffalo has more of a shot. They're going to go into Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh does not prepare well. They haven't prepared well all season. I'm going Buffalo as a Steelers fan. I don't like where we're trending.
If there's a game that ends up a tie this week, it's this game. Because both these teams can't get it out of their own ways, or they're just, to be honest, y'all be mid.
I
Be honest.
agree.
But Josh Allen, I'm going to go college days. Wyoming quarterback against Cal quarterback. Give me the Wyoming quarterback. I got Buffalo.
Dude. Yeah, they're so these teams are so inconsistent. And you think about both teams, like the way they've started out versus what they've done in the past few weeks is actually concerning for these teams if they want to go further. Because it's like you have the Bills, who you're right can't go their own way. They're stubbing their own toes, and then you have the Steelers, who's genuinely, it's like you ask yourself, what are they doing? Like, what is the play calling? What is the planning going into these games, right? Honestly, I kind of want to say, I do want to say Steelers. That's a surprise, right? But I do want to say Steelers because, in all honesty, the Bills haven't really shown me the fact that they can be even a little bit of a competent team when they are struggling. They lost to the Falcons, okay?
That is true.
And let's be honest, that's a bad loss. And the Dolphins, like, you lost to the Dolphins right now. You were supposed to be one of the best looking teams in football, and you can't pull together a win.
The best win is Casey.
He said the Steelers are going to win. Wave your terrible towel.
Yeah.
You go on Super Bowl.
Steelers.
We're going to 9-8 Super Bowl.
Steelers' favorite word.
All right, we got Raiders at the Chargers, man.
Chargers better get back on track. Chargers.
Better win this, yeah.
Where it's in Vegas?
It's in LA. My parents are going for their birthday.
Happy birthday to Mr. and Miss Curtis.
Curtis Ramos.
Curtis Ramos.
Curtis Ramos. There we go. I think this game's going to be close
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
because the Raiders somehow always play close in LA.
True.
But the Chargers are going to win.
Honestly, this is the type of game that me and my girlfriend would flip on, and we would watch it, but we have no care for the game. I don't know. Chargers are so weird. Talk about a weird season where almost every team you look to, you can point out a flaw, and you'd be like, there's something wrong with this team. Or you could point out a loss that there's like, that shouldn't have happened, right? You could do that with every single team this year, but I think coaching is a bigger reason of winning than anything else. And I still think that goes to the Chargers. I still think the Chargers have better coaching, and they have better everything compared to the Raiders. And I think even though the Raiders are in LA and games can be close, I still think Chargers win.
Raiders.
Chip Kelly was fired yesterday, the offensive coordinator for the Raiders.
Primetime game. Broncos at the Commies.
This is not prime time.
Should
This
have
is
it
3 a.m. on
could have
Nickelodeon.
been flexed out, but wasn't
Make it
because of
night.
the amount of games that are on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Denver cruises.
Yeah, Denver's defense is, what are they, 7 in a row?
Denver doesn't cruise. Their offense struggles again, but they find a way to win.
Okay.
Yeah, no, easy. I mean, they find a way to win afterwards. The Commanders are so not with it this year with the way the injuries have gone in their favor. You know, they haven't had the same magic as last season, and so you have the Broncos, which have one of the best defenses right now, and they'll find the way to win the game. It may not look like they are. They'll find a way to do it, and I think against the struggling Commanders team, they've had close games. I just don't think this will be close. I think Broncos will just kind of dominate the game.
Yeah, Broncos might take it there. Now that I think about it, they might take it. Last game, Monday Night Football, Giants at the Patriots. Fellas, what we doing?
This sounds
sounds like a sleeper, but this actually might be a good game.
Jameis is playing good football.
'Cause, yeah, I like James.
And he played well yesterday. If you guys didn't see the trick play where he shook off a defender, man.
I mean, get me out of there.
I think this is a shocker. I think the Giants are going to find a way to win in Foxborough.
Ooh. I think it's close. We'll give it a pass. I like Travion Henderson, man.
There's too much hype on the New York Football Giants. Something's got to go wrong. A Monday Night Massacre would be perfect. Giving New England by a lot.
Dude, I have a lot of I love the way Drake May has been playing. I mean, you talk about a team, dude, the Patriots, and you know what? Defense is pretty good too. Against a struggling Giants team where the expectations have been a little bit up, and then they deplete that. I don't know. I don't see why the Patriots wouldn't win this game. It could be a trap for sure, but I still think the Patriots win.
Drake, May.
I love that. Honestly, it's crazy. You think of the Jets, who've had like such a long time of rebuilding and they can't get anywhere. And then you think of like the Patriots, they just got done with the Brady era. It's 5 years later, and then they have like Drake May back into the helm. It's like, that's totally unfair if you're a football fan. Like, imagine being a Jets fan and seeing your rival teams just get back at it. Yeah, gotta love them. But Patriots. Patriots.
Patriots.
Yep.
It's been a great episode. Thank you guys for watching. Inquiring with us about football is a great sport. One more time, happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. Happy holidays. You guys stay safe out there. Eat some good turkey. If you want to be in this share, go on the Instagram, click the link in the bio, fill out the form. We'll get straight to you. In the meantime, like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll get back to you guys.
See ya.
Go Birds.